This video on First Updates Now is made possible by viewers like you and also the following sponsors. Kettering University has over 25 pre-college camps and learning experiences available, from computer science and engineering to inspiring future women engineers, leadership development, and first-based camps for first graders to graduating high school seniors. Magna and GM-sponsored camp fee scholarships are available. Email ctaylor@kettering.edu for more information.
Hello everyone, and welcome to FTC Reveal Night, the biggest night in FTC this season. As tonight's show is structured a bit differently than our typical live shows, I want to break down how it's going to go. So we have 5 groups of reveals, one being the finale group, and we'll introduce the teams in each group and watch all the videos. After that, we'll provide commentary about the reveals, robots, strategies we see, just everything. And we'll have giveaways interspersed throughout the show. After seeing all the reveals tonight, we'll release voting for the best in-show reveal. And this team, one member, will receive one fun shirt and a sticker swag pack. So tonight, as I said, we'll have a ton of giveaways interspersed throughout the show from multiple teams: Andy, Mark, GoBuilda, Rev Robotics, and it's just going to be a fantastic show overall. After reveal night is over, we will also release voting for our final top 25 for the POWERPLAY season, which we'll go over along with our pre-champ show this Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And since we have a few new faces tonight, I think we'll start by introducing everyone. Hello, I'm Abhas. I'm our lead FTC Fun host, and I'm an alumnus of Team 516 Gears of Fire. Jessica?
Hello, I'm Jessica. I'm from Team 8565 TechBots.
Hello, I'm Kaden. I'm from Java the Huts, 14725.
Hey, I'm Ben, and I'm from Team 14204, the Super Screen Bros.
All right, and as I said, we're gonna have a ton of giveaways. So Tyler, before we start Group A, let's start our first giveaway.
Yeah, we have. We're going to start out with a team giveaway today, and welcome everybody. So we have a shirt pack from our friends at one of the first teams starting out here, 636 Hell Shells. So if you're interested in winning a t-shirt and a couple extra swag packs as well too within this, type in the keyword, all one word, Hell's Shells. Type that in chat right now. I'll put it in chat so you know how to spell it too. Don't forget, you do need to be following in order to enter, and our subscribers do get a little bit extra luck. We just rig it that way for them. So we're going to start the giveaway. We'll draw for it after our group.
Fantastic, yeah. So let's talk about our teams in Group A. Starting off, we have 5 teams. Team 14361, Robo Lobos Green, 14204, Super Screen Bros, 636, Occam's Razor Clams, 15637, Fata Morgana, and 10219, Batteries Not Included. Tyler, let's jump right into the reveals.
Hello, we are Team 636 Occam's Racing Plans from Providence, Rhode Island.
We're a team of rookies, and we won second place Inspire, and we're the winning Alliance captains at our states.
During qualifiers, we were winning Alliance Captain, and we also won Inspire.
Our robot has an H-shaped chassis, mechanism wheels, and custom wheel fenders.
We have 4 stages of linear slides and a Looney Claw.
This is our custom junction brace that we created between states and worlds.
This year, we hosted 9 outreach events and reached over 100 people.
This is our first year in FTC and our first chance going to Worlds. We are excited and honored to have this opportunity.
Oh, see you.
All right, do it. Yeah, good.
Would it be funnier if I was just lying down on the ground?
Have you seen the 10219 batteries not included robot reveal?
No, I haven't.
You should. It's really good.
Okay, Jamie, pull it up.
Good evening. Blinds closing, we can see the stars shining through. Good evening, blinds closing. It's just me and you. Soft with the weather, cool with the breeze. Flip through the pages of reality. Float like a feather out to the sea. Roam like a lion, living wild and free. Just like that, snap my fingers. Just like that, dreams get bigger. Just like that, paint a picture. Just like that, just like that, just like, cause what you want, you have it. Just like
Ooh, that was a great video.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what they do next year.
All right, guys. Wow, what a way to start off reveal night. I feel like I've watched a lot of reveals before, but Robo Lobo's Green, definitely the first one that I've seen a Lamborghini in. I think it's a great touch to the reveal, really elevates the viewing experience. I hope they do it again. As far as the robot goes, absolutely fantastic. They were the finalist Alliance captain at Texas State's. I'm really a fan of their design. I think they've taken a concept that's pretty simple at the core and something we see from a lot of teams, but just added a lot of features that make it very versatile and very competitive, like those counter springing modules, all of the degrees of freedom on their wrists, just overall driving ability, really, really great. What do you guys think?
Yeah, those counter spring modules are super cool. Like as someone who did counter springing in our bot this year, like seeing a module like that and how simple it is to like implement on slides, it's like, man, I wish I did that.
Yeah. And going on to the next team, Super Screen Bros, great lighting, both with the cinematography and the robot. I'm pretty sure I saw them at CRI last year. Ben, you want to confirm that?
Yep, we did go to CRI last year. We had a lot of
Yeah.
fun there.
Yeah, so really, really fast last year, really fast again this year. Really excited. They were the second place Inspire Award recipient at Illinois State's, and so based on a short clip from the reveal, looks like they opted to run a mid-junction auto at States. So I'm pretty interested to see what they do at Worlds. I think that's just like a whole different discussion with 11 qualification matches. What auto do you plan to run? How are you going to maximize those points, get those wins? But perhaps that's a discussion for the pre-champ show on Monday. But as far as this robot and reveal goes, just really top notch, as we expect from everyone on reveal night. And so going on to 636 Occam's Razor Clams, this is definitely different than the past two reveals. Probably the most informative reveal I've seen. Very different style, but as they said in the reveal, they were winning Alliance captain and second Inspire at Rhode Island State, so that gives them one of the tickets to Houston. And I think it's a more standard design as we've seen amongst teams, but as we've seen this season, you can definitely do super, super well with a simpler robot. You just have to have that driving down, have to have those autonomous programs down, and it can lead to a really high ranking in qualification matches. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think they mentioned they're rookies. Is that correct?
I mean, based on the number, I doubt they're rookies, but I think just as like a team, perhaps it may be the first time for a lot of their members. So definitely very
super
impressive.
Cool to see that team.
Yeah. Now going on to 15637 Fata Morgana. This is definitely just a heavy hitter team every year. They're our first international team of the night, and just absolutely amazing reveal robot. I was a huge fan of the reveal. I was telling the rest of the hosts while we were watching through all of them. I think the music just went really well with the entire reveal. All of the camera shots really smooth, and it shows the robot off super, super well. And I think one thing that's really sticks out to me about this robot is just how fluid everything is. Every motion they do is purposeful. They're not just going to be bumbling around the field or anything. And I think one thing that I'm really interested to see in person, especially with this robot, is how that deposit works out, in the sense like on a match field, how they're able to control it so well, because it's really, really long, it seems like to me. And I know that like really long deposits, it can be difficult to control. Just like a 1 degree turn is going to move you 2-3 inches. And that can be detrimental in matches. So yeah, going on to Team 10219, batteries not included. Definitely unique intro and outro, playing around with the OpenAI voices, and very interesting and fantastic robot. Seeing that active intake, do you guys think we'll see a lot of those this year, or at Houston, or it'll be more just like typical claws?
I think there will definitely be a lot more claws and active intakes, but I definitely do think it's really interesting to see all the different designs. And I think, especially with the active intake, they all have their pros and cons. And I think with the active intake, it's super fast and it's like a touch it, own it basis, which will be really interesting to see at Worlds.
For sure. And, we have a lot of those coming on later tonight, some more robots with that active intake. So I think that was a great group of teams to kick off our reveal night. Before we start Group B, Tyler, can you talk about our next giveaway?
Yeah, that's what we got to draw for our giveaway first. So let's go ahead and do that. So once again, from our friends over at 636, giving away the Hell's Shells swag pack. So the winner for that is going to be MLSEG0. Congratulations. You're taking that. By the way, please make sure you message either First Updates Now on Twitch or myself, Tyler, on Discord. We need your name, mailing address, and if you're going to get apparel, your shirt size as well, too. So please make sure you do that. And thanks a lot to 636 for the awesome giveaway. And yeah, our next giveaway, let's go ahead and start that right away. We got one from a supplier this time, our friends at Robotics. They're giving away a $25 Rev Robotics gift certificate and also a Rev sticker pack. So if you're interested in winning this, type in Ultra Planetary, one word. I know I have Hell Shells still up there. Sorry, I didn't adjust it yet. But Ultra Planetary is going to be your keyword. That's what you type in. Don't forget, you got to be following in order to be eligible. And let's start introducing Group B.
Yeah, Jessica, go ahead.
Okay, great. In Group B, we have 5 more teams. Team 12887, Default Phobos. Team 1002, Circuit Runners Robotics Surge. Team 14374, Dark Matter. Team 9415, Wrench Dressing. And finally, Team 8680, Kraken Pinion.
Because you're there when I awake, and then you give me the lights of day. Because the children with you can play. I think I am. 'Cause when I speak, you're always there. You even listen. I can tell, 'cause you're my gospel, my daily bread. That's why I think I am. I am, I am. I am, I am. I think I am. I think I am. I'm glad I am. mysterious ways. We'd rather burn out than stick to the shade. Not of this world, so we live on the run. We keep our eyes set on what is to come. We are unstoppable. For the impossible. We are the kingdom come. That's who we are. That's who we are. We are unstoppable. We are for the impossible. We are the kingdom come. That's who we are. That's who we are. We keep it moving. This path is by our choosing. When we get tripped up, we call up a lift up. Stay busy bashing while we proceed with passion. They say we missing it, but I'm inclined to stick with this. We make our moves in mysterious ways. We'd rather burn out than stick to the shade. Not of this world, so we live on the run. We got our hearts set on what is to come.
All right. Yeah, wow. What another just absolutely fantastic set of reveals. Tyler, before we talk about all of them, let's draw for our Rev Robotics giveaway.
Yeah. Once again, from Rev Robotics, give me a $25 gift card and sticker set. Just a reminder, everybody, please make sure you send me your name and address. And if it's apparel, not this one, but other ones will be, please also send me your shirt size, either First Updates Now on Twitch or Fun Tyler on Discord. The winner of this is going to be Pamela Besler. Congratulations, Pamela. Make sure you send me a DM so we can get your information.
Awesome. Jessica, why don't you kick it off with these teams?
Of course. So for the very first team, we have the Vault Phobos, and I just really like the reveal because it was just super fun, and I really enjoyed the catchy music and the fun lighting, and as well as the personal touches. I feel like it's been amazing to see this team progress throughout the season, especially after winning the Winning Alliance captain at the New Mexico State Championship. And something that I found super innovative about this team's robot is their adaptable roller intake. We haven't seen a lot of teams utilize this design this season. So what are y'all's thoughts?
Yeah, no, I'm a huge fan of Phobos. I saw them compete at New Mexico. You know, they won winning Lions captain, and then they competed again at their Mexico National Championship again, winning Alliance captain and Inspire there. Just really top notch team, absolutely fantastic people. I urge everyone, to come and say hi to them at Worlds.
Yeah, that's great. So next we have Team 1002 Circuit Runners Robotics Surge, and they're actually one of the oldest teams that we have on the show today, and they've always had very impressive robot designs coming out, and this year is no different. One thing that I really enjoyed from the robot reveal was how they included clips from both the competition and their personal field in order to showcase the versatility of their robot during official matches. And I think it's also a really aesthetically pleasing robot with a very unique deposit design with that virtual 4 bar. And overall, it's just a super compact and efficient robot.
Yeah, with like a lot of top teams that we'll see tonight, this is one of them that we did a behind the bot with. Just really cool robot. I'm glad they showed off that locking mechanism. We can honestly see it right on screen here. Just another great team for reveal night and this season overall.
Yeah, it's just a super clean robot. The color, like the aesthetic, is really nice.
Yeah. So next we have Team Dark Matter, and advancing to the first World Championship through the Inspire Award. They have a super sleek and clean design, and something that I found that was really cool about their robot was their like super quick cone uprighting design and really good fire management. And I really appreciate the attention to detail that the designers had while making this robot, and I'm super excited to watch this team compete at Worlds. And next we have team 9415 Wrench Dressing. And wow, this is definitely one of the most creative robot reveals that we have on tonight. And one thing that I found that was super impressive about their robot was their double reverse 4 bar lift. Not a lot of teams were able to successfully build one of these. So I think it's very cool that they have this. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think Ren Stressing has got to take it for one of the best names tonight. I always get a chuckle whenever I see it, and I'm as well, like as you said, Jessica, I'm really impressed by their DR4B. I think not only just in having one, but in their implementation, having those carbon fiber rods and the 3D printed supports. I think it's just really well done overall.
Yeah. Also, that pull tracking that they have on their claws, super cool.
Yeah, it's a really innovative robot, and I can't wait to see it compete at Houston next week. So finally, we have Team 8680 Kraken Pinion, and they're winning alliance captain from Wisconsin, and they have a very eye-catching robot design with a super fast linkage, extendo intake, and linear slide deposit. And I also really enjoyed how they included their 1+7 autonomous, and it's definitely something that's super cool to have, especially since it's definitely rare when the teams have like the autonomouses when they go to the other side of the field. So it's like 1+6 and further. And I especially enjoyed, and I think it's going to be really interesting to see teams and how they implement these autonomouses during the qualification matches. So yeah.
Yeah, we have a couple more robots that have those 1+5+N autonomous programs tonight. So really excited to see how those differ from Krakens. But we've seen the reliability of them. Always just a really top-notch team. Ben, do you have any thoughts about them?
I just think that the extending design that they have is really cool. It works very quickly and efficiently, and it appears to be very reliable for them, which with a long scissor mechanism like that can be difficult to pull off.
Yeah, I think slop would definitely be like the thing I'm concerned about most, but obviously they've been able to take care of it very, very well. So yeah, Jessica, thank you so much for covering all those Group B teams. As we head into Group C, Tyler, can we roll for our, can we draw, or actually can we just start our Ice Robotics giveaway?
Yep, that's right. Our friends from Ice Robotics giving away these awesome keychain sets. We're actually going to draw for 3 winners, I believe. Yep. So it's going to be, it's 3 sets of, I think 3. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's 3 sets of this. But either way, you're going to get something pretty awesome. So type in Glacier in chat right now. That's your opportunity to win. Don't forget, you do need to be following the channel, and we do give a little bit extra luck to our subs just because we rig it that way. By the way, thank you everybody for clicking that follow button or subscribing to First Updates now. It means the world to us, and make sure you let other people know that fun is here to make content for you.
All right, yeah. So Ben, why don't we go ahead and talk about our teams in Group C?
All right. In Group C, we have 5 more teams. 11329 Ice Robotics, 22377 Sigma Corns, 19458 Equilibrium.exe, 14380 Blue Bot Builders, and 16417 ROC.
Yeah, Tyler, let's start those videos.
When we pull up, you know it's a shutdown.
All right, yeah, we would expect no less from another group of our FTC reveal night. Before we start talking about these teams, Tyler, why don't we talk about our Ice Robotics giveaway?
Yeah, once again, getting actually we have 3 winners who need the draw for these keychains once again. So let's go ahead and draw each one. Don't forget this will be mailed to you, so please send me your mailing address for that. First person is totally not Seth P. So congrats, totally not Seth, I guess. So it's apparently not Seth. Second winner is going to be Big Ben Quad 3494. Congratulations. And the last one's going to be Beluga Panda. Congratulations. All 3 of you, please make sure you send me a DM with all your shipping information so we can get that out to you. And thanks again to Ice Robotics for the awesome giveaway. Many more giveaways still to come here as well.
Tyler.
Yeah.
I think this one may have been a little too rigged. Apparently, Big Ben Quad is on ice, so they're insisting.
Well, why are you entering stuff that you are in for? All right, we'll draw a new person then. Proteins, congratulations, Proteins. You are taking Big Ben Quad's place instead. So thanks a lot to Ice Robotics once again.
All right, Ben, why don't you start us off and talk about these teams?
All right. So first off, we've got Ice. Ice Robotics has a very impressive robot, both visually and functionally. I loved how they showed their iterations and building of the robot through their CAD models and their time lapses. And I gotta say, those lights are some of the best I've seen. Those are beautiful. And it appears that most of the bot is 3D printed, which is also awesome.
Yeah, we've seen this team on Top 25 a couple times this year. And it's like, one thing I'll say time and time again, I just love the aesthetic of the robot and like the lights on the slide that's like glacier. It's super cool.
Yeah, no, Caden, you took the words right out of my mouth. I think they're a fantastic team. We saw their MTI submission. I think they posted one a couple weeks ago. So hopefully this isn't the last we see of them this season. Definitely would like to come and see them compete in person.
Alrighty. Next up, we've got Sigma Corns. We have a very well edited video from them showing off everything that their bot can do. The robot is very stunning with its swift and effective movement throughout their cone delivery. It just does it so perfectly. The braking system is also very unique, and I've certainly never seen that before. And I'm not sure if it's because the robot needs it or if it's just to speed up cycles.
Yeah, no, it's something we were talking about while the reveals were playing on air. I think we saw a couple of them in robots last year for Freight Frenzy, most notably Don't Blink, Techno Totes, and a couple others. But this year, definitely an interesting decision to have one of those. I wonder if we'll see any other teams at Worlds with brakes. I think with like the very fast-paced cycles of this season, it doesn't make as much sense. But I think Ben brought up a great point in that maybe it'll help you decelerate much more quickly. And, you know, at that time, you can shave off those few precious milliseconds and tenths of seconds to make those cycles faster. But, you know, let's go on.
Absolutely. All right. Next up, we've got Equilibrium.exe. Following the tragic accident involving a dancing robot getting run over, Equilibrium gave us a look into their beast of a robot. That thing just screams robust to me. And it's still very quick at delivering cones, though, despite its size. It even gets through the entire stack during autonomous, which is awesome. I also love those little additions in the 3D printed pieces. The logo, the little, I guess, spines on the back end of the robot. It all just brings it together very well.
Yeah, no, just great team. We saw them do pretty well in our top 25s this season. They did really well. You know, I think they've been ranked like top 15, top 10 pretty much for OPR the entire season. So a new bot. I think this is a concept we've seen from a lot of teams this season where between their regional or state championship and Worlds, they'll rebuild to a robot that's pretty similar to the old one, just a little bit more optimized and everything here and there. So, you know, we'll see how it performs. I'm sure it'll do well.
All right, next up we've got Blue Bot Builders. They're certainly living up to their name this year. And there we go. All right, that arm right there is super cool. And it seems to be very effective as well. I just think it looks straight out of a science fiction movie. And it looks like they custom manufactured some of their own metal parts. I'm pretty sure that they maybe drilled out that logo on the side there themselves. I'm not 100% sure though.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we've got ROC. Extremely well edited and planned out from them. I wish I could just see more of it. That grabbing mechanism right there is really cool. I love how it flips over the cones. That's a very interesting strategy, and it seems to work very well for them.
Yeah, no, one thing I think that's super cool is like with reveal night especially is there's like so many different music styles that teams pick for their reveals, and like pretty much every single one of them turns out like really well, flows super well. And I thought I was a huge fan of their music choice. It's not something like I typically listen to. I just thought it really complemented their robot. And as far as the robot goes, I remember our first top 25 this season. They were like ranked first or second with OPR, and just like a ton of people voted for them, but we didn't have any footage of them, so that was like really difficult to talk about. But I'm really glad we get to see their robot coming into Houston. Looks fantastic. I'm kind of curious to see whether they built 4 different robots or if they're just like, a large organization with a bunch of different teams. But yeah, anybody else has anything to add?
One thing that like really stood out about this robot was their deposit, like having that weird claw shape that has that like the guide for the pole. It's definitely interesting. I haven't seen a team this year do that, but it seems to work super well because they kind of like push the cone sideways onto the pole and then tip it upright as they're placing.
Yeah, definitely. Gonna have to think about how that goes with like the new Rule 390 and stuff on the Q&A, but I'm sure they've got it all planned out. So those were some absolutely great robots and reveals. Thanks, Ben. Before we begin Group D, again, let's start our next giveaway. Tyler, go ahead.
Yeah, next one's going to come from a team and our friends at 14496. That is Roboctopi. It's going to be for keychains, stickers, squishies, all that fun stuff that you see in the keyword. For this is going to be catamaran. Type catamaran in chat right now. That's your opportunity to win. Don't forget, you do need to be following our channel in order to be eligible to win. And we do give a little bit extra luck to our subs as well, too. And everybody, thank you so much for joining us here as well. Make sure you stick around. Even if your team shows, you should be here to check out other teams. Make sure you stick around and check out all the other awesome teams we have here at FTC Reveal Night.
Yeah, Caden, why don't we talk about our teams in Group D and introduce them?
All right, in Group D, our 5 teams are 7244 Out of the Box, 9889 Cruise Control, 6272 Iron Eagles Prime, 14496 Roboctopi, and 15534 Vertex.
All right, Tyler, let's watch those videos.
Give me some time to think. I'm in the bathroom looking at me. Facing the mirror is all I need. Wait until the Reaper takes my life. Never gonna get me out alive. I will live 1,000 million lives.
My patience is waning. Is this entertaining? My patience is waning. Is this entertaining? Got this feeling, and you know where I'm losing all control. 'Cause there's magic in my bones. Got this feeling in my soul. Go ahead and blow your stones. 'Cause there's magic in my bones.
Playing with the stick of dynamite. There was never gray and black and white. There was never wrong till there was right.
All right, yeah. I mean, these reveals just keep getting better and better. All of them are just so great. So before we start talking about these teams, we have a ton of things to give away and draw for. So Tyler, let's start by drawing for that Roboctopi giveaway.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of stuff back to back because we got a lot of giveaways here. So the Roboctopi giveaway is going to go to Eli Dor Macarena, I think is your name. Sorry if I butchered that, but congratulations. Please make sure you shoot me a message, either First Updates Now on Twitch or on Discord under Fun Tyler for that giveaway. And thanks a lot to all the giveaways that are coming through. These are fantastic. Let's start our next one here. It's going to be from our friends at AnnieMark, who are giving away 3 different things. It's a AnnieMark sticker pack, a AnnieMark goat. Go nuts for the AnnieMark goat, right? They're back in stock now. So, and then the electric goat t-shirt as well. So make sure you type goat in chat. That's your opportunity to win these 3 awesome things as we start to talk about our last group that was just on.
Yeah, Caden, why don't you kick it off?
All right, first up, we have 7244 out of the box, and they have a super sleek Roomba robot, and overall, just a really good reveal. I really like the lighting that they have around the base of the robot, super clean. And it's interesting that they are running an X-Drive chassis, which is not very typical for FTC teams to run, as a lot of teams are doing Mecanum. Out of the box was the Inspire Award winner at the Pennsylvania State Championship, which means we'll be seeing them next week competing at Worlds.
Yeah, no, this has got to be some of the most footage we've seen of out of the box so far this season. I'm really glad we get to see it. Tyler, I think we are not seeing out of the box on screen right now.
We're seeing ice right now.
Yeah. But no, all good. But yeah, out of the box, definitely fantastic. We've seen some short clips of their autos and robots here and there. We knew they had that circular Roomba style, as you said, Caden. But I am so excited to see this robot at Worlds. I think there's a bunch of like little things, finer details that just really add to the overall performance of the robot. So I can't wait. Hopefully do it behind the bot with them or something at Worlds. But yeah, let's go on to the next team.
All right, next up we have 9889 Cruise Control. And this was definitely one of the shorter reveals that we've seen tonight. They did an interesting choice of music, but it overall fit in very well with their editing style. And I love the ending with the sound of the cone falling onto the pole. Cruise Control was first pick on the winning alliance at the New Jersey State Championship and is going to be one of the top teams in their division at Worlds.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was there at New Jersey States, and I just remember like once the limbs started, Cruise Control and Enforcers both ranked super high. There's just no other way that those eliminations were going to go down. And just the roar of the crowd every time one of their matches was about to start was insane. I'm really glad, this robot is fantastic, and I can't wait to see how they do at Worlds.
I'd like to add in that I absolutely love its sleek matte black finish. It pulls it all together really nicely. It just looks incredible.
Yeah. All right, Caden.
All right, next up we have 6272 Iron Eagles Prime. One thing that really stood out to me was the robot's massive curved rack and pinion that they used to actuate their arm. Very interesting design. And they had a great song choice for the reveal, a good flow, and overall just a solid reveal. Iron Eagles Prime was the winning alliance, second pick at the Texas State Championship.
Yeah, so Jessica, I guess you must have seen them compete, right?
Yeah, it was definitely super cool to see them on the competition field. And then now when you see it on the reveal, it's like you can really, really like appreciate all the finer details of this robot and why it's so great.
Yeah, so they'll be going to Houston, part of that winning alliance at Texas State. So I'm sure we'll see some great matches from them. They'll definitely be a force to reckon with. Go ahead, Kate.
All right, we have 14496 Roboctopi. This is another very informative robot reveal, and the strategy or having this format is going to be a great strategy for teams who want to show the functionality of the robot to teams at Worlds who might be scouting them for qual and elimination matches. I also really like the pole sensing that they use during auto and how the camera looks down through the bottom of the cone. It gives them that added consistency during auto that a pole guide would give you without actually having a pole guide on your robot. Roboctopi was the winning alliance captain at the San Diego Regional Championship, and overall, it looks like they have a super solid robot for Worlds.
Yeah, Jessica, Ben, any thoughts?
Yeah, I think that they have a super like clean, and this is like something that really shows, like on all these robot reveals, is how the simple robots that are coming out right now are like one of the strongest that are probably going to be coming out this season, especially at the World Championships. So I think it'll be really, really fun to see how much driver practice is important, especially all the sensors and software that this team uses to really enhance their teleop and auto periods.
I gotta say, sorry.
Go
I
ahead.
love their ability to pick up both a cone and a beacon at the same time, and to either drop them both off at the same time or drop them off individually. It keeps their options open as far as strategy, even after they've picked up their element, which is a really great call from them.
Yeah, no, I think one of the first teams that I personally saw this season doing this, we're going to talk about them later tonight, but I think going into eliminations at Worlds, it will be more unusual if you can't do this rather than if you can. This is just such a strong ability and feature to have on the field, and really happy Robotics implemented it so well.
All right, next up we have 15-5-3-4 Vertex. The intro to this robot reel is just insane. The team's rendering abilities are crazy. I mean, like at some points, it's hard to tell if it's like a render or like the actual robot. Overall, it's a very well edited reveal and a super cool robot that it's kind of reminiscent of Brainstormers. Vertex was the Winning Line's captain at the New Hampshire State Championship, and they're a solid robot in their division at Worlds.
Yeah, what a great reveal, what a great robot. I'll have to check the divisions again. It'll be really interesting if they're in the same division as Brainstormers, seeing them compete with or against each other. But obviously a very tried and true concept for robot performance-wise this season. And I think they've done a fantastic job at pulling it off as well. Yeah. So before we go on to our finale group, Tyler, why don't we draw for our Andy Mark giveaway?
Yeah, it's your last chance to type in GOAT in chat right now to win the Andy Mark whole pack of T-shirts, stickers, and electric GOAT. Let's go ahead and draw. It's going to be Yurva Jaman 773. Congratulations for winning that as well. By the way, if for some reason, because I know we had one person, if you're not in North America but are attending champs or have somebody else attending champs, we can always ship it there. Otherwise, we'll work out other details with you. Just a heads up for that. But congratulations, Yurva. Make sure you reach out to us on First Updates Now on Twitch or on Discord to claim.
Yeah, awesome. So thanks, Caden. Those are some fantastic robots and reveals, as all of them have been so far. It's now time to start our last group of the night, the finale group, if you will. As always, Tyler, let's start some more giveaways before we introduce these teams.
More giveaways, why not? So it's going to be for our friends at Up a Creek Robotics, who are going to be giving away let's get it up on screen. That will help a little bit more. They're going to be giving away this awesome Spark Fun quick IMU breakout board. All you got to do is type Creek in chat right now. That's your opportunity to win. Don't forget, you do need to be following the channel in order to be eligible. We give ourselves a little bit extra luck. So we're going to be doing that giveaway during the finale. And then we got one more giveaway from GoBuilda after all these incredible videos come out as well. So let's go ahead and introduce the fantastic teams that are part of our finale group.
Yeah, and you guys might think I'm making up this, but this team lineup is just insane for our finale group. So featured here, we have 6 teams. Team 7149, the Enforcers, 11260, Up a Creek Robotics, 121293, Robo Kings Alpha, 17962, Row 2 D2, 16379, the Kooky Bots, and Team 18438, Wolfpack Machina. Tyler, let's kick it off.
Every day in First Tech Challenge, cones are missed in autonomous or tipped over, shoved, descored, and they're crying out for help. But you can make a difference.
Hi, we're the Enforcers. Please visit our link in the bio or scan the QR code on your screen to see how you can help a fallen cone in need. Right now,
there's a fallen cone.
You know what they say? If young Metro don't trust you, you better run.
Now we'll announce our 2023 Garden State Winning Alliance. The captain team for the Harvard Township, New Jersey, Team 7149, the Enforcers!
gotta show you again. We gotta, hold on. Pete. I'm done. I'm done apologizing. I am done being persecuted. But I am who and what I am because you need me. You need me to save you. You do. I am the only one who possibly can. You're not the bad. I'm the bad. Drinking dope turned me to a superhero. Yeah, yeah. Hit that pill, turned me to a superhero.
When I was young, I climbed up too high just to touch the sun. On my mission, no prescription, shoot for number one. Start a riot, won't keep quiet, I'm a ride or die. Heart is pumping, keep it coming, better run it high. I was born for this, I was born for this. I was born for this, I was born for this. Born for this. I'm a monster, I'm a hunter, let my demons show. Hold on tight, I run the night, I hit the gas and go. Now or never, live forever, I'ma take what's mine. Heart is pumping, keep it coming, better running high. I was born for this, I was born for this. I was born for this, I was born for this. Born for this. Born for this. Even lightning strikes, dangerous like dynamite. I was born for this.
Can't you see you're not ready? My arms are getting heavy from the weight of the world. It's up to me and I'm getting sweaty. Is it too much to hold? 1,000 voices whisper noise. They play my fall from grace. I know, say you want a hero. You don't say you want to save your boy off the ground. Now you want to blame me when you're falling down. I know, don't want to be a hero. Oh no, when's it gonna sink in that we're sinking and falling apart? 'Cause love don't last in the dark. Can't you see you got old? You waited too long and you let time go. Place your bets when it all comes down. Fold your cards and you blame the house. 1,000 voices whisper noise. They play my fall from grace. I know, say you want a hero. You don't say you want to save your boy off the ground. Now you want to blame me when you're falling down. I know, don't want to be a hero. Oh no, when's it gonna sink in that we're sinking and falling apart? 'Cause love don't last in the dark. Love don't last in the dark. Can't you see you got old? You waited too long and you let time go. Place your bets when it all comes down. Fold your cards
Got the gal and shake hips in the dance. Jumbo Pellman, Ben's got gal like 10 from Paddy, I can't confront.
Hey, Lucid, turn that shit. Got the gal and shake hips in the dance. Jumbo Pellman, Ben's got gal like 10 from Paddy, I can't confront. He want two badness on my dog, man, I stay with that on the root man's off. Grip that, fiddle that in the creep man's lost. Yo, grab the wheel man's lost. Got the gal and shake hips in the dance. Jumbo Pellman, Ben's got gal like 10 from Paddy, I can't confront. He want two badness on my dog, man, I roll cash, man, I don't catch man's dog. Flip that, stay with that on the root man's off. Grip that, fiddle that in the creep man's lost. Yo, all the beef got a devil that double it, triple it, bubble it, ripple it, cuddle it, dribble it, seen a bad girl juggle it, trickle it, enough bad man, so I'm coming it, ripping it, listen it, struggling, killing it, cock it, sniffing it, real blue man, man's ticking it, verified ting man's dicking it, can't compete when a rap man sizzling, like crank face, get a on a beat like sensei, this girl large back, got a length face, moves on pause, got a vid like press play, girl two airball of their French shade, jump in their Benz on the Benz like Segway, can't fit in my screen, got a template, king with my queen on the top, that's checkmate, got the gal and shake hips in the dance, show my pen man's Benz got gal like 10 from Paddy, I can't confront, he want two badness on my dog, man, I roll cash, man, I don't catch man's dog, flip that, stay with that on the root man's off, grip that, fiddle that in the creep man's lost, yo, grab the wheel man's lost, if I come in and slide, man's tackling, East baby, from the white man chapeling, yo, the spark on this gal and crackling, ice on my neck, finna freeze like mannequin, yo, I'm a real cash man, don't battle it, scar on my face when I fight, man, battle it, juggle it, saddle it, couple of tracks in it, bubble the backs in it, they had me on that Astro turf, now kicking the ball to the cast them serve. Man, rap can't cap when a man's been hurt. Now I jumped on the track with the stacks, man. Man's tired or pass, can't screen lantern. Wear monks when I'm clear or goose with the fur. Trap star Mikey, can't snooze on a burst. You rich in the hood, ever call me the first. Got the gal and shake hips in the dance. Jumma pen, man's Ben's got gal like 10 from Paddy, I can't confront. He want two badness on my dog, man. I roll cash, man. I don't catch man's dog. Flip that, stay with that on the root man's off. Grip that, fiddle that in the creep man's lost. Yeah, look, they said that I couldn't do it, so I went and did it. W's only, you know I've been winning. Top of the world, the globe is spinning. If you know, I've been on a mission. Go. Okay, let's get it. Got a little time on my hands like a wristwatch. I don't got time for the breaks and the pit stop. Race through the gridlock, take it like Chris Rock. Right to the chin, still win. Heavy metals like Slipknot. Got the driving, I got tunnel vision. I just hit my stride the way I run the business. I've been making paper like I'm Dunder Mifflin. See the end game, I got one division. Look, I don't ever bother with a critic. Hit him with a chronicle of Riddick. Boom, bottle full of Ritalin. I hit him with a little bit of riddle me this, riddle me that. My bad, fell asleep at the gas. No time to wait though. Elon Musk, I'm trying to bankroll. New Tesla just cause I say so. Electric whip like Ivan Van Gogh. I just did it. W's only, you know I've been winning. Top of the world, the globe is spinning. If you know, I've been on a mission. Okay, let's get it.
He traded his guns for love, but he's caught in the crossfire. And he keeps waking up, but it's not to the sound of birds. The tyranny, the violent streets, deprived of all that we're blessed with. And we can't get enough, no. I hope you got some beds around, cause you're the only refuge now. For every mother, every child, every brother that's caught in the crossfire. That's caught in the crossfire.
All right. Wow. So those were our finale teams. A lot of new robots, new faces. Very, very excited for Worlds. As much as I want to talk about these teams, let's talk about our giveaways and some other things we have going on. So Tyler, let's draw for that Team 11260 Upper Creek giveaway.
Yeah, once again, that's for the IMU breakout board, and the winner is going to be testing is optional. Congratulations, testing is optional. Make sure you shoot us a message so we can get that out. Thanks a lot to Upper Creek and everybody else for all the awesome giveaways today as well. And we're actually going to start another one right away. Well, before we talk about these teams and a couple other things too. So it's going to be from our friends at Go Builda. They're giving away Sideways is the keyword 96mm Mecanum wheel set. These need little introduction. Of course, they're the 96mm diameter, sticky, 70A durometer, and bearing supported. So type Sideways in. We'll draw for that right near the end of the show. A couple more things to talk about as we get into these teams.
Yeah, so just a reminder, everybody, after the show ends tonight, we have two things coming out. One will be the best in show reveal voting, so you can vote for the team you thought had the most hype, the best reveal tonight, and they'll win some fun merch and swag, so that's going to be fantastic. And then also, we have the voting for the final top 25 of the season opening up tonight, and that will go until late Sunday, right now, actually. And then we'll have our pre-champ show on Monday, which will start with the top 25, and then we'll also break down all four divisions, Franklin, Jemison, Edison, Ochoa, talk about top teams, dark horses, contenders, all of that and more. And so, Tyler, why don't we show those stickers? Because I think they're pretty slick.
Yeah, and real quick, voting is going to end end of Saturday because we need time to tabulate and stuff. So end of Saturday will be the end of voting. So you only got about 24 hours for that. But yeah, every single team that's going to be voted on to the FTC Top 25. If you're at Champs, we'll give you the sticker in person and stop by and give that to you or whatever number it's going to be. And then if you're not, we will mail it out to you. So we'll try to get in touch with you for that. We'd be delighted to have you showcase on your robot. It is completely optional if you want to. But if you want to wear it nice and loud and proud, we'd love to have you do that.
Yeah. All right. So without further ado, Ben, why don't you kick us off?
Oh, those poor cones. An awesome video from the Enforcers showing off an equally cool robot. That bot is one of the nicest looking I've seen. Using an intake is certainly an interesting move, but it does seem to be working very well for them. And that 4-bar lift design is difficult to pull off, especially with limited power options, but they did it, and great job to them.
Yeah, Kaden, Jessica, what do you guys think?
Yeah, I just love the beginning of the robot reveal. Save the cones, man.
Yeah. No, Enforcers, having seen them in person, as I said, at New Jersey, really, really just fantastic. Driving, robot, auto, everything. I can't wait to see what they bring to Worlds. But, you know, every robot's great in our finale group, as is the whole night. So, Jessica, why don't you talk about Upper Creek?
Yeah, of course. So I think almost all of us have watched Upper Creek's robot reveal from last season. It was definitely one of the greatest made of all time. And then it looks like they topped that this year with a combination of music, lighting, and the smoke effect, which I thought was super cool. And this is a very versatile and unique robot design that perfectly integrates software and hardware together to create a robot that will certainly dominate next week in Houston. And it definitely is a robot reveal like this one that makes you super excited for the World Championships. I think great job to this team.
Yeah, no, I think they did a fantastic job. And, you know, we've seen a couple of reveals tonight where they'll add like little tidbits of information about their robot. And I think Upper Creek did a really fantastic job of integrating that as well. And personally, I'm really excited to see that 1+8 autonomous that they have. I think, actually, I know currently them and Kuki have the highest autonomous cone scored in an official match in real life. You know, both having that 1+8 going into Houston. So we'll see which team is the first to hit that 1+10. If anyone does at Houston, I'm sure someone will have to do it. But Upper Creek, just wow, you know, every year is so strong. This year is no exception. Ben, Kaden, any thoughts?
Yeah, their cone writing mechanism is super cool. I'm looking forward to them actually using it in a match. And just like the shape of it, having an arc and how it just allows the cone to tip over with ease. That's amazing.
I think every time that they go to drop off a cone, I'm sitting on the edge of my seat because it looks like it's not going to go on. It looks like it's going to fall off, but then it just goes right on there perfectly, and it's incredible.
Yeah, and, you know, sometimes even if they don't drop the cone off on the pole, they'll drop it on another robot who will deposit it for them. I remember seeing that at Colorado earlier this season. But okay, on to Robo Kings Alpha. So, just like the rest of the reveals in the finale group and all of the other ones tonight, we could spend all night talking about them. But I'll just sum up my thoughts about Robo Kings. They have just an insane robot. I think they are the only team we've seen this season with both an active intake and an extendo intake, which just makes them so versatile. Honestly, I'll say, in my opinion, they're probably going to be the most versatile robot coming into Houston. And as far as the reveal goes, just really great camera work. I've had that song stuck in my head for a couple days since we've been writing the scripts and watching the reveals, so I'm a fan of it. And yeah, just top-notch work from this team. What do you guys think?
I agree on the two different types of grabbing mechanisms. That is definitely opening up a lot of options for them, which options are what allows you to get circuits more often.
Yeah. Jessica, Caden?
Yeah, for the teams at Worlds scouting them, it's going to be interesting because the question is not going to be like what can they do on the field, it's what can they not do.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So going on to Team 17962, another international team. We had Robo Kings just now from Australia and Roto-D2 from Romania. They have definitely been the talk of the town recently. We've seen multiple perfect 277-point matches from them, and they are just so fast. They just had some really, really nice camera shots in their reveal. I personally really liked when they attached the camera to their slides. You just see how smooth it was going in and out. Very, very cool. And another thing that I think was just like a small note from that reveal, how many cones they stacked on that ground junction. I don't think they'll ever have to do that many in a match, but I guess we all know that Roto-D2 does not plan on losing any ground junction fights at Houston. So they are just insane. And with divisions dropping yesterday, Roto-D2 looks to be an extremely strong contender for a chance to take it all in Houston. Definitely strong in their division. And we'll see how that goes, and we'll do a lot more of that breakdown of divisions and everything for our pre-champ show on Monday. What do you guys think?
Something that I think is really impressive about this robot is how consistent their transfer from their intake and then putting it onto the outtake is. It's just super clean and efficient, and I'm really excited to see it at Worlds.
Yeah. Ben, Caden?
I definitely agree on the ground junction shot. They did not need to do that, but it does show that they will not lose any fights when it comes to ground junctions or any other junction for that matter. Circuits are very important, and it seems that they realize that.
Yeah,
it's just a flawless bot, and they've optimized it extremely well.
Yeah, let's go on to the next team.
All right, we have Kooky Bots next. This is one of the best reveals that I've seen this season. The cinematography and the music they just go hand in hand. Really good. Their auto is also crazy. They got 1+9 in their reveal, but for sure that they can get that 1+10. Their swerve is extremely smooth, and I know they're on V3 now. And it looks like their intake slides and deposit slides are faster. KookieBots was the Inspirewood winner at the New Mexico Regional Championship, and I cannot wait to see the robot in person at Worlds next week.
Yeah, no, so, they've been working on this new bot for a while, ever since New Mexico ended, and I think it came together really, really well. We'll see how it does at Worlds. I can't wait, but I think this is going to be another one of those really top teams, but they do have a division full of very, very strong contenders. So, they'll have to fight tooth and nail for that ranking. All right, on to our last team of the night, Team 18438, Wolfpack Machina. So as the last reveal of the night, definitely a great one to end it on. I think the whole community has just been in awe of Wolfpack these last couple of years. Robot, videos, outreach, just everything they do, absolutely top-notch team. And this year is no different at all. One small note I want to point out is how well their claw grabs in the beginning. I think we can see a shot where they're up against the wall, and we see that cone get pulled in just a little bit. Yeah, I think Tyler actually just had it up on screen, but we see that cone get pulled in just a little bit, and the margin of error you get from something like that is just so valuable. And knowing Wolfpack, I'm sure they have a bunch of statistics about how much larger margin of error they have with those roller wheels and this claw design and everything. But just talking about the reveal, so cool. That smoke, I think them and Upper Creek are the only robot reveals we've seen with the smoke, and I'm wondering if it's something we'll see like more robots doing and more teams doing in the future. But I just can't wait to see how they do at Worlds. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I definitely agree. Something that I'm really impressed with this robot is how many degrees of freedom it has. You know, the more degrees of freedom, the more versatile the robot is, which I think is super impressive to see this season, especially that it allows them to score about in all junctions in any situation, which I think is super cool.
Yeah, their cone uprighting is also super good. Yeah, and it works very, very well for them, and I'm sure they're gonna use it during elims and qual matches at Worlds.
Yeah, Ben.
I think that their video is just really top notch. The editing and cinematography are absolutely blowing me away right now, and I think they did a really good job with that.
Yeah. All right. Well, on that note, I think that'll be it for our teams for reveal night. But we have a lot more things to give away. So Tyler, why don't we draw for that Go Build a giveaway?
Yeah, last giveaway of the evening. Once again, sideways was the keyword for that. Let's go ahead and draw for that. By the way, I'm missing a couple people who have not messaged me yet. Please make sure you do that in order to claim. Always, we will give it away tomorrow if we don't hear from you on the fun Discord. So winner of that is going to be McMay1. Congratulations for taking. By the way, McMay1 is a subscriber, so lots of rigged emotes in chat. Clearly, we rigged it for McMay to win. But thank you, everybody, by the way, for all your support, for your follows and your subs and everything else. We do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and folks, that's it for reveal night. What team do you think had the best in show reveal? Make sure to vote for them once Tyler puts our poll out. And remember, we also have our final top 25 voting, which is already out. And all of the top 25 teams, as I said, they will be receiving really cool stickers at Worlds or shipped to them. And before we end for the night, Caden, why don't you do our outro?
All right, thank you all for the follows and subscriptions we received today. Don't forget that you can subscribe for free through Twitch Gaming. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Reveal Night. And if you want to stay connected with First Updates Now, FTC, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at FunFTC and join our Discord through the link in the chat.
Yeah, and on behalf of myself and our amazing crew tonight, Caden, Ben, Jessica, and our producer Tyler working behind the scenes, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. Keep an eye out for future new FTC content coming on YouTube and our Champs preview show and final top 25 on Monday. That'll be it, everyone. Bye.
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 This video on First Updates Now is made possible by viewers like you and also the following sponsors. Kettering University has over 25 pre-college camps and learning experiences available, from computer science and engineering to inspiring future women engineers, leadership development, and first-based camps for first graders to graduating high school seniors. Magna and GM sponsored camp fee scholarships are available. Email ctaylor@kettering.edu for more information. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay up to date on our new videos. Keep the conversation going and provide your input to our content. Watch our live shows at twitch.tv/firstupdatesnow. Join our Discord at discord.gg/firstupdatesnow. And check out Fun FTC on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and First Updates Now on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter.